All right, this is, I think, my 10th video for one video a day during this quarantine, and I have Danica today.
Hey.
Danica, I met her through Slate Creek a long time ago, and her and I have become really close friends through this full moon cruiser ride, community events. So I'm gonna let her take it from here, kind of tell us what she's doing, a little bit about her, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. So we met, it was, I think a couple years ago. We really started to get to know each other 2 years ago though. And it was because of the full moon bike rides. You were one of the starting people for the group. I don't know if you remember our first,
Oh yeah.
meeting, but it was, 2 years ago this month. We sat down in the brewery and we planned a monthly bike ride. We had all sorts of ideas. We were like, do we do it every full moon? Do we do it just in the summer? Who do we involve? Like, how do we structure this? And I think it took off really cool. So it was Tabitha, you were doing like the bike CDA, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
And then the boys from the Trek bicycle shop. So that was Chris and Justin. And then I think we had Carrie and Neil from local real estate. And then did we have Coffee Roboto there the first meeting or the second meeting? They were right off the bat too.
She was right.
And then we kind of just grew from there. And then the sponsors stayed the whole time too, I think. So we had this idea and I think collaboratively, we thought that it would only be like 30 people or something. And we'd just meet at the brewery and have this like fun ride once a month together. And then all of a sudden it's turned into kind of a beast of an event, like by last summer, it was, I don't know, hundreds of people every ride. And so we had to start getting creative on like where we were going to go, how we were going to handle that, the mass of people on the public streets. And it's developed into something really awesome.
I agree. Yeah. And I think the city has been really great. We had some issues last summer, but the city has been really great being supportive and making sure that you're following the rules by permits and all those things and insurance. So I think that's really cool to have the support of Coeur d'Alene, which is really another cool part. And I kind of, when I planned this meeting with Danica, I didn't even think about it, but today's two things. It's the full moon cruiser ride. Full moon today, and then it's National Beer Day, and we met over here, and then it's the second year, right?
No, it's kind of it was a great day to do this. We were like, do you want to do it Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday? And I was like, let's do Tuesday. And it happened to be like a big day for us. So tonight is our full moon bike ride, but we're doing it differently, obviously, in light of everything that's going on. We're not gathering, we're not highlighting business. Usually that's another big part is we highlight one or two businesses on every ride. So we start somewhere, we usually have a midpoint where we break somewhere or we end somewhere, kind of, give a spotlight to other people that are doing cool things in town. But this time we're not doing that. So tonight I did a little Strava route and I posted it on the Facebook, and we have Facebook, Instagram, everything for the full moon ride separately. And you can do the route or you can just go out on your bike or, if you're comfortable doing it. But we feel that it's still a great activity in quarantine to get outside and ride your bike. It's an individual sport, or you can do it with your family, but we don't need to gather. We don't need to stop. We don't need to do any of that, but it's still good exercise. So
I agree. Yeah. And just remembering to keep that social distance. So when you are out, if you see people, always, it's nice to say hello, but making sure that you're keeping that distance and those things, it's super important. What I love about what Danica has created, and I know there was a group of everybody. I remember that one summer, or the first summer, we had like 300 people and we were out at the carousel, and that was nuts.
So crazy.
That was so crazy. But she has created something that's amazing. It's more than just this ride. It's a community. So would you let us know a little bit about the importance of like creating a community around an event like this? How do you think, what was the special ingredient to make this successful?
I think, to make it successful for any event is just including everybody, right? Like making it something that everyone can be a part of. That is, I think, to me, the definition of community, something that everyone can do, all ages, all abilities, like, everyone. So we have kids, we have grandparents, we have, younger people involved. And So I think that's a true community. And then it's a really easy way to meet people too. So networking isn't like my favorite term to say, because it's not like for a business relationship or something, but you're meeting new people, a lot of people that are new to the area. My favorite thing ever about these rides is when people that just moved here hear about it, or like see the event, they come and then they make a group of friends, and then they're instantly connected into our community. And it just, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. So do you have anything to add to anything about the ride, anything you want to let us know going forward from, I know for the next couple months, things are going to be weird. So maybe kind of what your plans are going forward with the ride for at least the next few months.
Yeah, we have a little, it's not like an official board, but we have a little board together. We meet and talk, and all of the people that have supported it, and local real estate, radio, the Trek Bicycle Shop, and myself, we try to collaborate on what we're going to do next, where the rides are going to go, what businesses we're going to highlight. And this last fall and winter, we sold the brewery, and that was always the starting point, right? So that was where we had the big parties and we hung out in the parking lot, and then we went from there. Now that we don't have that, we were trying to get creative. Like, should we host some, 2 different businesses? But hosting a party of several hundred people at someone's business is really hard if you're not used to it or don't have, the space for it. So we were trying to get creative. Do we look at like the park? Do we host it at the park? Do we only host it at places with big parking lots? Do we, what are we going to do? So we came up with a little bit of a plan, and now things have changed. We're not gathering for the time being. And I think I foresee the next couple months, maybe not gathering as well, like just keeping it a nice ride, keeping it a good activity for people, but eliminating that big group of, people. So for sure this month and probably next month, we'll just choose routes and maybe have people hop on wherever you'd like. We were looking at different apps to, take photos along the way and upload them. And so you can kind of see what it looks like on different people's rides. And I don't know, we're still brainstorming. So we're up for ideas on how to do this safely, but we want to continue it. It's a super fun event. I think it's really important, just in, I don't know, building our community a little bit more. Yeah.
No, I agree. So last thought, what can the community do to help the cruiser ride, and how can they reach out to you?
Oh gosh. Well, they can just participate in the cruiser ride. I think that's like the best thing. Following us on social media. So we have our own Instagram page, the CDA Full Moon Ride. We have a Facebook group, and then we also still have the Facebook for Slate Creek, but it's not Slate Creek Brewing anymore. It's just Slate Creek Community. So those are the 3 best like social media outlets. I don't do any of the other Twitters or anything. And then, so you can reach out to me on there too, or on my personal one. I'm just Danica Gilbert on mine. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Danica. And have a good full moon cruiser ride solo. I'm guessing you're soloing it tonight.
I'm solo tonight. I'm hoping, I live kind of down by the beach, so I'm hoping I'm just going to sit out on my patio and am able to catch some people. I am hoping people will take the beach road, and maybe use the Centennial Trail a little bit. But we'll see. Maybe we'll catch some bikers with their lights flashing, and I can get some video from my porch or something after I complete the ride.
I guess tag you in the photos too. Share the photos so they can see where everyone's riding and being safe and practicing social distance. So thank you so much, Danica.
Yeah, thanks.